Hello everyone, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 5 server, my friends. We're on the 51st episode, and guys, thank you very much for the amount of support you showed in the last episode with the World Tour, and of course the return of Minecraft content in general to this channel. Your support was very much appreciated. It meant the world to me, it really did. Now guys, of course, if you're excited for today's episode, a big old thumbs up will be super appreciated, because we're going to start off with this, my friends. I have actually been doing a decent amount of work off camera for once, and yeah, as you can see, I have pretty much got this bottom part of the beach resort base done. In fact, I think the best way of looking at this would be from the sky, right? So if we just head up here real quick, look at it, there's a bunch more palm trees. It's looking good, isn't it? It's looking good. Oh, hang on. I've just noticed the recent palm trees I've put in don't have glowstone showing out of the top. I think I prefer it like that, actually. So maybe what I do first of all is push the glowstone down a block and then put the leaves in there like they should be. But in the meantime, if we just had a little bit of a roam around, you're going to notice a few details here and there which I've worked on since the last few episodes. And also you're going to notice that I am continuing to use the new vanilla textures. And I will be from here on in because, you know, I mean, we've got to get used to them anyway because they're going to become the default textures. And for the most part, I really do enjoy the new textures in Minecraft. You know, there's a few here and there which could be improved, you know, like glass, for example. But, you know, it's a work in progress. There's always things that can be improved before it becomes, you know, the proper default. But, yeah, we're going to be using the new vanilla textures from here on in, my friends, and there's no going back. So, yeah. But, yeah, anyways, let's just continue having a bit of a roam around. We've got a bunch of custom trees around now. We've got a bunch of, like, little cocoa bean, coconut things going on here. We've got this brand new pathway spanning over here. In fact, I don't think it was brand new. I think I showed it in the last episode. I can't remember. But, in the meantime, I decided against putting a building here. We've got another palm tree there with a little sort of nature area, if you will, with dead bushes. I decided to use podzol because it goes pretty well with the color of the path blocks, in my opinion. And, yeah, I figured a little bit of greenery wouldn't hurt, so that's why I've done this. In the meantime, this goes to this place here. Not entirely sure what I'm wanting to put inside here yet. Maybe we could have, like, a big old underground farm area. In fact, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. A big underground resource farm area. You know, it could have everything in it, like sugar canes, crop farms. We can have all sorts. This would be like a resource gathering area, or maybe like a mine entrance. You know, there's a lot of things that could be going on here, my friends. And do you know what? I think we are going to do that at some point, if not in today's episode. But here we go. We've got the good old staircase going up here, back up to the tree farm area. Obviously, this is only a temporary tree farm. I flattened it out, of course, because we are going to be doing a bunch of building. In the meantime, jungle trees, because jungle trees are like notoriously difficult to get saplings for. It's actually kind of ridiculous. It really is. But anyways, guys, while we're going ahead real quick and replacing the glowstone and doing various bits and bobs, we'll jump into the fan art for today's video, which comes from Niels, and he decided to go ahead in reference to one of my old videos and have my creeper character juggling coal around because I did a whole bunch of mining, didn't I, in a fairly recent episode, and as a result, I've got quite a lot of coal blocks back at base. It's actually kind of amazing. No, really it is. It's, I'm very happy. Very happy. Right. Ha. Ha. Hop we go to the skies. Oh. Huh. Well, that worked. I'll take that any day. Fantastic. All right. So, let's get you on there. Let's start replacing this stuff. Oh. Boom. Boom. That's how we roll, boys. And now we need to get back up top, otherwise we can't do anything. Right. Yeah, that's how we roll. Alright, come on then. Let's get the rest of these trees done, and then we'll move on to the first build of the episode. Alright, folks. So here we are in the nether. I am actually in the process of trying to grab myself a ton of magma blocks, because today, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally going to be making a creeper-only spawner farm of epicness, and I kind of figured that my beach resort island base might be the best place to set it up out of all of the bases that I've got going on right now, because of course it is just an island, right? So all we need to do is you know, light up the caves, and that's about it, really. You know, there's not much land to light up. We just need to make sure that everything around it is lit up, right? So it shouldn't be that difficult. So we're grabbing magma blocks. The design I'm going to be using, or what I will be using in terms of the mechanic, is trapdoors to restrict it to just creeper spawning, and then of course we'll have some magma blocks to kill the creepers when they drop down onto it through some trapdoors, and then of course we'll grab some hopper minecarts, put it into a chest or a dispenser up an item elevator, and bada bing bada boom, there you go, my friends. Easy as pie. It is actually a very, very simple design, my friends. It really, really is. I mean, if I could do it, then I'm sure you guys could do it, because I'm not that big on mob spawning techniques, am I? Let's just be honest here, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to continue grabbing some more resources, some trapdoors, some stone, all sorts of various bits and bobs, hopper minecarts, glass, all sorts of stuff, really. And then I'll bring you guys back once we're ready to begin. Alright, folks, so let's make a bit of a start, shall we? So, we're actually going to be building this in the wrong order, because I'm going to be starting from the finish, you know, where the gunpowder is going to wind up. So, this is the double chest where all of the gunpowder is going to eventually go, and then all we need to do is quickly bring ourselves in a couple of hoppers, and then of course we need to just quickly make a marking as to where exactly this hopper is, right? So rather like that. So basically all the items will come up, and bada bing bada boom, they'll wind up in here, and then they'll just travel over to the chest, and off we go. But this coordinate right here is the one we need to make sure we remember, because if we don't, then the items are just going to spew everywhere, causing a bunch of server lag, and therefore everybody hating me and stuff. So yeah. So there we go. Like I say, just keep an eye on everything that's going on there, and everything should be good, right? So, I guess what might be a good idea, as a matter of fact, is if I dug down 24 plus blocks, because obviously, you know, mobs can spawn 24 blocks away from you. We're going to do this quite far down underground. I'm going to say maybe Y20? Do we think Y20 would be a good altitude? I think it'll be a good altitude. So, if we dig down a grand total of 44 blocks, then we should be able to get this thing going, right? Well, that's the intention anyway, so how's about we make a bit of a start? Alright, folks, so welcome to my redstone, lab. It's not really a lab. I've just made like a secret sort of service duct area. This is the bottom of the item elevator area, and we're going to make a bit of a start on this thing. So, we're going to start off with a dropper. Now, the design I'm using, I learned from Iskal. You can go ahead and check out the link in the description if you so wish to learn how to do this particular item elevator. But this isn't the only bit of redstone we're going to be doing today, my friends. I'm also going to be using Mumbo Jumbo's item minecart unloader design as well, because I want this thing to be fully automatic. Like, I don't want there to be like a massive spamming of hoppers. I'd much rather use hopper minecarts, have them come over here, unload this stuff into the dropper, dispense it upwards into the chest, and then off we go. It's all good. And I'm also going to go ahead and put a toggleable, you know, turn on the farm, turn off the farm kind of thing, because, you know, if the thing winds up overflowing, then there's going to be a bunch of entity lag, isn't there? So I'm just deciding, hey, it might be a nicer idea in terms of server health to go ahead and not do that, you know what I'm saying? To keep the health of the server going. Just be good. Just be good. Don't let items just be items. Oh, I sound like Sheila LaBeouf now. God damn it. Alright, anyways, let's go and do this. And then what we need to do is we need to whip out some redstone, do a little bit of that, and then we need to bring a bit of redstone around here, and then a little bit of the repeater action. And as far as I know, what should happen is I do this, and yep, there we go. They're all being continuously dispensed. Fantastic. That's exactly what we need. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so I can now go ahead pretty much and permanently close that off, although it would be a nice idea if we were to fill up the bits that we don't need as such. In fact, can I just do the whole lot? Yeah, we can. Okay, fantastic. In which case, yeah, we can continue the item elevator. You know, we got all the cobblestone around the outside, put the glass on the inside, and then away we go on that front. Now, the next thing we need to do, my friends, is we need to go ahead and do the hopper minecart unloading thingamadoohicker. So we need to grab out some rails and various bits and bobs. And, yeah, we're going to get this thing rolling. Now, what we're going to do is, in this case, we will have a couple of hoppers. Maybe we'll have one there and one there, because I need a little bit of redstone space to the side here so we can actually get this thing functioning. You see? Even though the stuff is already dispensing. Fantastic. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and put that there. And, actually, I need to... Strictly speaking, I need to move that. I've only got this up just so you guys can see what we're doing, because I completely was an idiot and I decided not to bring torches with me. So, you know, Python is being a massive dum-dum as per the norm. But anyways, I digress. Let's go ahead and make a start on actually doing stuff with this thing. So the minecart will go off in that direction to wherever the heck it needs to go to. And then off to the side here, we need to do some things. So let's grab out a comparator. And then what we need to do is grab out a block here. We need to place down a redstone torch. Do I not have any redstone torches? Did I put them away? Yeah, I could have sworn I brought some with me, but apparently not. I can't see them in my inventory, in which case I'm probably a blind dum-dum, which is, you know, it sounds like me, doesn't it? Anyways, let's go ahead and grab you. And then we put a bit of redstone dust on top of that, apparently. And according to the design, that's just about it. So if I was to go ahead and fill this hopper minecart... Hold on a minute. If I just, like, bring this along like this... In fact, would it not be a better idea just to have one powered minecart rail? I don't know. Right. Oh, I messed it up. Python. It's been such a dum-dum. Jeez, man. Boom. So if I put glass in there and I push that over to there... So that's all going to unload. That's all going to be automatically dispensed. And then upon this being emptied, if I just like half this, it should spew it back that way, right? Right? No? Well, why did that not work? Huh. Interesting. I would have thought that would have worked. I don't see a reason why it shouldn't have. Oh! I know what I've done wrong. I know what I've done wrong. I think there needs to be a block there. And then it gets sent off. Aha! You see? I figured it out, my friends. I figured it out. Right, let's just give that another try. Let's just put 5 in there this time. And let's try that again. So, minecart unloader. Off you go, and then off it goes. Okay, and that should bring me back up to 59. Yeah, fantastic. We've got an automatic unloading and dispensing station, boys. Hell yeah, we've got the collection system done, and now we just need to make the actual creeper farm itself. So let me go ahead and decorate this place a little bit, because it looks like... Well, it looks like trash, to be quite frank with you guys. We need to make it look a little bit better, huh? So, let me grab out this cobbly stone and a little bit of glassage. And, yeah, we're gonna make a start of making this thing look a little bit better, huh? Here we go, folks. So, the little service docked area has been just... Well, it's not really prettied up. I've just kind of made it look a little bit less of an eyesore, I guess. But now we're now in the process of digging ourselves out the actual creeper spawning area. So, what we need to consider is the fact that this is the only block that we can have for the minecart, because if it was any higher, then the minecart wouldn't be able to pick up stuff. So, just to give you guys a visual representation, the magma blocks would go right there, rather like that, okay? So, now what we need to do is we need to heighten this room and expand it by a heck of a lot. I'm thinking of doing like 2 bays. So we've got 1 bay here. You know, we've got the sort of squiggly minecart track going on here. And then we bring it over to another side. So, yeah. So here's what's going to happen. So we're going to have this 2 block space here with the magma blocks there. And we're going to have trapdoors all open. So the creeper AI mistakes it for a block they can walk on. When in actual fact, they'll drop down onto the magma blocks, die. The drops will be picked up. But in terms of the actual area, if we just dig up just a tiny bit more. This right here, we're going to have ourselves 2 blocks worth, okay? Like a 2 blocks ledge of creeper spawning space on either side. So if if my calculations are correct, we need to go ahead and go through this like 5 blocks. Well, 6 strictly speaking. Oh! Hey! A place we need to light up. Okay. Wow. Okay, well that's a pretty large space actually. Me lighting this up is probably going to increase the rates by quite a heck of a lot actually. Wow. That's a pretty lucky find actually. I was not expecting to see that. Oh, brilliant stuff. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we bring it in over this away. And again, just go forth with the tracks and such. Oh, hey there, Gold. How you doing, man? Oh, wow. This is actually brilliant. I can't believe we found that ravine so quickly. And there's a ton of ores. Like, there's lapis, redstone, iron. There was some more gold, like, up there. There's gold over here. More lapis. Lots of stuff going on, my friends. This could be like an ore heaven going on here. Brilliant. Wow. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a third-person time-lapse of me digging out this huge space, and then we will begin on the actual creeper spawning mechanics themselves. Alright guys, so apologies for the darkness, but here we go. This is one of the creeper spawning chambers, and this is what I was on about before. We have ourselves the drop area right here. Once again, the creeper AI will mistake these doors as a block they can walk on. They will therefore just fall down into the magma block, die, and then get the drops picked up. And because we have trapdoors on the roof here, things like skeletons and zombies and spiders won't be able to spawn as much here. So, yeah. This is all looking good. This is pretty much exactly what we needed. Although, oh, geez. Oh, God. I'm so glad that, I am very, very glad that magma blocks do not destroy blocks. At one point in one of the snapshots for this update, I think they did, and that kind of sucked. But I think it was because of the community backlash that they went ahead and reverted that change. And I, for one, in that particular case, I'm very, very glad, because otherwise I would have lost the destroy, and that would have been really bad. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, all I need to do is mirror this a few times. I'll probably make a few more layers on each of these bays, and then, of course, I need to get this bay done here as well. But once we've got this thing all up and running, then, yeah, everything should be hunky-dory and brilliant, guys. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to finally having a functional mob farm on the server, aside from a passive mob farm, that is. So, yeah. All right. Let the grind commence. Alrighty folks, quick progress update to say that the second layer of the creeper spawning platforms has been done. I think I'm going to go for 3 on each side. I think that's a pretty decent amount. I don't think we'll need too much more aside from that. Although I will say the only other thing I need to consider is how I'm going to be implementing the lighting system, the toggleable on-off switch for this thing. Because obviously by having this redstone lamp on, nobody will be able to spawn down here, right? So yeah, that'll be something to bear in mind as well as we go along. We're going to need a decent amount of redstone so we can link it all the way up to a lever up at the top. So, yeah. Lots of stuff still to do, my friends, but things are looking up. Things are looking up. I tell you something, though. There's a lot of mobs in the nearby ravine. Like, a scary amount. Because I'm the only person on the server, I'm using up the entire hostile mob cap, and therefore there's a lot of dudes around me, so there's definitely going to have to be something I do in the very, very near future, is light up the caves around this place. So, yeah. But in the meantime, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this, and I'll bring you guys back once the final platform is done. Alright folks, so as you can see, the 3x2 bays are now in place. 3x2 bays, 2x3 bays. I think it's 2x3 bays, isn't it? I don't actually know. But anyways, it's all in place, and I decided to put some slabs down to prevent spider spawning, because I did notice a spider spawn in there previously. Now, my main character is actually up at the top of the well, just doing a little bit of AFKing. In fact, where am I? Where am I? There I am. Hello, me. But, yeah, my camera account is down here, and as you can see, a creeper has, in fact, just spawned in here. So, here's hoping that he will think that some of these blocks over here are actually worth walking on, and maybe he will fall down and be my very, very first victim of this creeper farm. That would be amazing. I mean, obviously, we've still got a lot of lighting up to do, and I'm probably going to do that in just a minute here. But, you know, I just want to see if maybe this little dude will, you know, come across, you know, fall down. Give me your gunpowder, all that sort of stuff, so I can have a ton of freaking, what's the word I'm looking for? Gunpowder. That's what I'm after. It is. Come on, man. Come on, man. Why you no walk? Why you no walk? Go for a walk. I mean, look, there's a bat in here as well. Go on, you got a bat. Take your bat for a walk. Come on, Mr. Creeper. Come on. No? Well. Well, okay, well, that's the end of that. Gosh, freaking darn, dude. Oh, no. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it? Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and try and light up as much of the surrounding area as I possibly can, and I will be back with, hopefully, a rates update in just a mo. Huh. It's always when I never expect to find diamonds while I'm doing something completely different that I manage to find some. Hey, not bad, not bad. Is it only 2? Okay, 2 will do. I'll take it. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Cool. Right, now then, I know what a lot of you guys are probably asking right about now. Why the heck is Python spamming torches? Well, for the nature of the thing that I'm doing right now, that's the reason why. If I don't have torch spam going on, then, you know, any single block where people can possibly spawn, they're gonna spawn, and they're probably gonna spawn loads. So, yeah. That kind of explains it. I have so far put down 3 stacks of torches, which is pretty insane. Oh, gunpowder. That's actually very useful because I don't have any more gunpowder for firework rockets, which kind of sucks. We've got ourselves a Frostwalker 2 book. That's kind of cool, I guess. Huh. Okay, and some more bones in here. Fantastic. I'll take the bones. They're pretty useful for decorative purposes, are they not? But, yeah, in the meantime, guys, I'm just going to continue lighting up some more of these caves. We've got Zedaf on us around now. I've already said hello to him. So, yeah, if there is a decrease in spawn rates, then it is probably because he is using up some of the mob cap as well at this point, which is, you know, it's completely fine. You know, I'm not going to complain about it. It's the nature of multiplayer service. You know, you just got to get used to it. But, yeah. Oh, jeez. Hello. Hi. Oh, God, there's actually a decent amount of people around here. Good day to you, sirs. I don't think I want to be messing with you today. Although they are following me. Hello. Just get destroyed. There you go. That's all I wanted to do. Just destroy you. That's all I needed. Hey! You son of a gun. Hey, buddy, stop it. Stop. Get out of here. Go on. I don't want you here, Sonny. Go on. Alright folks, so here we are back in action. As you can see, I have been stuck on this camera view for pretty much the entire time I've been going ahead and, you know, lighting up the place. And if we were to finally have a look around... Wow, okay, yeah, I've actually done quite a lot of lighting up, huh? That's insane. So how come there's no creepers in here now, man? That is very, very strange indeed. I can only deduce that Zedaf is using up the mob cap right now. I wouldn't like to say. Maybe this is one of those farms which is more effective, you know, if you do not have other people on, I guess. Okay. But, yeah, as you can see, you know, these little caves are quite far away, aren't they? So I don't see a reason why they should be the problem. I'd say the problem is the hostile mob cap is being used up by something else. Either that or this is just not efficient by any stretch of the imagination, in which case please do let me know what you think I should change with this farm design in the comments area below. But yeah, let me just quickly switch back to my main character so we can finish off the episode with the comment question of the video. Python Cam left the game. Did he now? Did he now? Right, so let's actually go and see what kind of things we've got going on in here. 6! So the entire time I was going ahead and torching up the surrounding caves, I got 6 gunpowder. I don't know why, man, but this has not felt like a fruitful endeavor. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Maybe there's a much more efficient way of doing it. But I kind of assumed that, you know, combining the ideas that the surface is lit up and so are the caves, you know, you should still get the same sort of spawn rates as if, you know, if you were to put the freaking thing in the sky, you know? I don't know. Like I said, let me know in the comments area below. But anyways, guys, we're going to head off for today. It has been a long-ass recording for me, my friends. It's nearly 4 hours. It's been insane, but I do hope that, you know, with the farm up and running and you guys sending in your suggestions combined, we should have ourselves a decent farm going on there. But here we go, my friends. Shadow Gaming, or Shadow L Gaming, asks, when's Hermit Quest coming back? There has been, as far as I can tell from our Discord, there hasn't actually been any talk of Hermit Quest for a little while now. I would assume it's being worked on. I mean, you know, they've been saying it's been working on. But in terms of when it's coming, I wouldn't like to say. And even then, the thing I will say is I will not be taking part. I won't be taking part in any other big UHC events for a little while now, because for those of you guys who remember in Season 2 of Hermit Quest / Hermit Wars, I got slammed quite a lot by commenters, and I ordinarily do have a thick skin, but only to a certain extent. My good buddy Wells Knight came to my rescue and talked about this in one of his Hermitcraft videos shortly after the event, which was quite a while ago at this point. But the fact of the matter is, I will not be taking part in future UHC events unless they are just a regular vanilla UHC event, okay? Anything aside from that where it's modded and there's like things that aren't as reliable as vanilla, or there's like a chance for stuff to be broken, no, I won't be taking part in that anymore, because I just got continuously accused of cheating. And to be honest with you guys, when I am accused of doing something I am not, it rather gets on my nerves. It grinds my gears. It's one of the things that genuinely grinds my gears when I'm accused of doing something which I clearly have not done. So yeah, I know a lot of guys were supportive, and for those of you guys who were supportive, I thank you very much. But like I say, the event just as a whole, it was fun to play, but it was not fun to see the feedback. So, you know, that's kind of why I'm not going to be doing any future UHC type events again, unless they are just normal vanilla where it's a level playing field. But yeah, guys, on that note, time to end the episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, I would much appreciate it if you guys would drop a thumbs up. It'd be super appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on future content, folks. And that will just about do it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.